Hello there, boys and girls, and welcome back to Senpai Hobby. Today's video is to show you guys another pair of earbuds that I ended up picking up. As you guys know, I've had quite a few and I am very picky. And when I say a few, I mean a few. Yes, that's right. I have had quite a few that I've ended up picking up over the last couple of years. Some are good, some are bad, and some have just disappeared, like my AirPod 2s. I don't know where those are. I think they're at work. I wasn't impressed with them. So I ended up picking these up. These are the T12s by, I'm not even sure who the company is. There will be a link down below. Kind of a generic company. It's like not a big name brand, but I have to say, I'm actually really impressed with them. Before we get into everything and I show you, because it's super simple, like there's hardly anything in the box. I've had these for about 2 weeks and I have tested them out. Battery life is outstanding. And at first, all my others work like AirPods. You know, you tap and do all this, but I found some of them are overly sensitive because I wear mine in the shower. And that's how I water test them most of the time, because I don't get in a pool. I find like the water droplets hitting them or me bumping them, things like that. We'll change tracks. We'll do this. We'll raise volume, lower volume, things like this. These actually work because they have a button and they don't switch tracks and things unless you hit the button. And I've actually come to really enjoy that about these. So without further ado, let's jump down the table. I'll show you the minimal of what ends up coming in the box and everything. And then we'll close out this video. So here we are with the T12 earbuds. Now I do have to say, if you look real close here, you'll actually notice they say T10. Now I have actually reached out to the company and they said that that's just a misprint error because, and excuse the ugly thumb. Yes, some of you that have been here and were here last week will find out that my cats tried to kill me and I tried to cut off my thumb with a cat food lid. I reached out to the company and they said that it is a misprint error because when you do pair these with your phone, they do come up T12. Let me say, I've been really impressed with them. The clarity, the volume on them, and these actually have a lot of bass to them. I have really enjoyed them. But taking a look at the box here, it's supposed to say 12S true wireless stereo earbuds. There is nothing on anywhere else on the package other than the barcode and made in China. Opening up the box, nothing special here. It doesn't snap down in here, and yes, the light is on to show you that it's charging the earbuds because, well, I was just using them up until the point of filming this video. Now there is a little film on here that you peel off and it's telling you to make sure and peel off on each one of the earbuds here. There's a piece of plastic that's going to be over the end. Now these did come about 70% charged, but I did end up charging them up all the way. They did pair very quickly with my phone. I do run an Android system. USB-C charging does come with a super short USB-C cable. I'm not going to use that. They'll get thrown in a pile with all the others. You do get an instruction manual just kind of walking you through how it ends up working. It's not that hard. Putting all that stuff back in the box over there. Again, you'll kind of see, I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but you can see the lights flashing in there, and that's them trying to pair to the phone. Like I said, pairing was very simple. You just had to open the lid and it automatically paired to my phone. These do, like I said, have a button on them right there. You do get a little light on here to indicate that they're charging or that they need to be charged. And one thing that I appreciate these over the others all had this annoying voice that when it came low on battery, low battery, please charge. And it was annoying because it would go on for like 3 or 4 minutes and then just shut off. Or sometimes it would just do it once and shut off. It was very annoying. The noise cancellation on these have actually been very good. As you know, I end up talking to our friend of the channel, Leon, Uncle Hobby, all the time. I was on a conference call with him and I think 2 other people, and I was working on the bandsaw the other day, and they couldn't hear anything unless I was actually speaking. If I was speaking, then they could hear the background noise of the saw. Otherwise, they couldn't hear anything. It worked fantastic as far as a noise cancellation. Sound, he's always harassing me that I end up sounding like I have a bag full of my mouth, and he said it didn't sound that bad anymore. But then again, everything that I've ended up using, even my big headsets, he doesn't end up liking. So take that with a grain of salt. My wife said that they ended up sounding fine, and that's all that really ended up mattering. Now my phone is probably going to be freaking out right now because I have all of these. I think only 2 of them are charged up though. So it's not going to know which ones to connect to. And yes, I know some of them are filthy because, well, I actually used mine. Now, as far as water protection, I've used them in the shower. I've gotten them wet. I dropped one in the shower and it got submerged and it works perfectly fine. I've had no issues. But you can see size comparison between these others. These are the original AirPods, Ninka half ears, which have been the ones that I've been using for about 6 months now. And then these that I ended up picking up, I'm not even sure what the brand is, but they were black. I thought they were cool and they actually worked fairly well. All of these use a Type-C charging except for the AirPods, of course. I don't have the AirPod 2s anywhere in my possession. Like I said, I think that they're at work. The case is bulkier than the others, but let me say, it does take about 2 hours to charge the case and everything. But these have actually lasted me close to, they say, about 5 hours. I've gotten close to 8 hours of constant use, listening to podcasts, things like that, out of each bud. I can literally go all day and then swap to one of the earbuds because I rarely ever have both of them in my ears at the same time. They are super comfortable. They fit in very nicely. I pretty much have to use this style of earbud because any of the others, I have small ear canal holes. No small hole jokes. I have small ear canal holes, and all the others, like if I'm speaking like this, they just pop out. Or if I even do this with my jaw, they pop out. These have a tendency of not doing that. The only critique that I would end up giving with these is with them in the case, it's kind of hard to get them out. They're so smooth. And after this video, I'm probably going to take a one of my sanding sticks and just kind of rough up this rough edge over here, because it's not going to affect my ear, because you can see they're kind of hard to get out. You can dig your fingernail into the little thing, but you shouldn't have to. I would suggest to the company maybe some little ridges or something over here to make them a little bit easier to pull out. But other than that, they have worked perfect. I haven't had any issue. They're super comfortable. Put all these back into their cases. So yeah, that's it. Super simple. I really like these. They have been the best sounding, especially getting that little bit of bass that's in there. None of the others actually have any bass. They end up being more mid to high range. And having the little bit of bass, it literally sounds like I'm listening to my TV downstairs with the stereo system on when I'm watching TV, I'm watching news, anything like that. Shows sound a lot better, or even movies, listening to them through these. I'm trying to remember all the specs. They are Bluetooth 5. I have gone around my whole house, leaving my phone up in the hobby room, gone down to the garage, gone on the other side of the house, and I have had no connection issues going around corners and things. Some of the others, they kind of spot in and out. Another thing that I haven't had that I found with some of the others is in my kitchen, there's something, and I think it's my microwave or maybe my refrigerator, that causes me to get all robot-y. And it has to do with the headset, or the connection between the headset and my phone. Even if it's in my pocket, there still ends up being an issue. And I haven't had that issue with these, so that's a good thing there. These are super affordable. I think they were $21. I think some of the others, like of course the AirPods are astronomical. They are crazy expensive, but some of the others have ranged from $19 to $30 that have ended up picking up $21, and I think there's a 10% off thing. There will be a link down below to be able to pick this up. Definitely do so if you're looking for a new pair, especially with the holidays coming up. If you know somebody that's running an Android system or even iPhone, I have used these with my tablet. Pick one up. I don't think that they'll be disappointed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, you don't have much choice. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Senpai out.